Good evening and welcome to Rowlett High School for tonight's boys basketball game between the Rowlett Eagles and the Naaman Forest Rangers. Hello everyone, my name is Steve Reeves. I'm joined by my partner Bobby George. And Bobby, a good game again tonight as the Rowlett Eagles take on Naaman Forest. And of course, Rowlett comes in and with only 3 losses on the season, 1 in district play to Lakeview. But tell you what, these Naaman Forest Rangers, after starting out kind of slow on the season, their overall record doesn't look very impressive. But in district play, their only losses are to Rowlett and Lakeview. Yeah,
they've got 2 losses to Lakeview and 1 to Rowlett, and they're sitting right behind Rowlett. So their last game they played each other was on January 5th. And the score was 69-50. So, and it was tied at halftime of that game. So it's been a close game so far for them when they've played each other. And we expect a great game tonight.
There's a good look at the Naaman Forest Rangers. They're talking about things coming in. As you mentioned, Bobby, the first game they played, they were close at half. Naaman played them pretty tough. And probably got a little worn down there in the second half. Of course, the one thing you'll notice about these two teams is, Rowlett will have the distinct size advantage coming into this game.
Well, they will. They've got 2 players that are 6'6", that are their star players here. Jeffrey Carroll, number 30. Nathan Hawkins, number 32. And Jeffrey Carroll's 22 points a game. He's 6'6". Nathan Hawkins is 6'6", 30. He's number 32, and he averages 15 points a game. And they can just ball.
First shot attempt is up and no good by Kennard Robinson, but the Rangers rebound. The tip was won by Jeffrey Carroll there, and that's why Rowlett had possession first. And first shot attempt no good, and the Rangers across the midfield stripe.
Looks like Rowlett's got a man-to-man going here.
It's number 12.
Naaman spreading the court out really nice. I mean, everybody's really far out.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure here, a double team, and he gets out of it. Back to Dante Carter, who's going to dribble and kick it back out to number 14, Brandon Pinkney. Pinkney with the ball once again.
Spreading it out, that way they can get a man-to-man, one-on-one to the basket.
Yeah, foul's going to be called here on number 33 of the Rowlett Eagles, Derek Davis. As Jonathan Basco was going to try to drive inside that time, and so out of bounds here for the Rangers. Carter gets it inside to Pinkney. And pretty good ball movement here for the Rangers. Again, not in a big hurry to take a shot.
Well, they've really got the floor spread out.
May want to try to keep this to a low-scoring affair against the Eagles. Dante Carter now with the ball. Taking some steps forward. Now he's going to drive and kicks it back out to Pinkney, who's going to drive it inside, kicks it back outside.
I'm not exactly sure. It looks like they've had open shots, but they're not taking them, and they're kicking it back out.
Now drive inside and off the glass. A nice one inside. Number 34, Jonathan Bosco, the senior.
Yeah, Bosco is averaging 9 points a game, 4 rebounds a game.
Double zero, Kennard Robinson into the lane on the nice feed from 22, Austin Luke. And we have a tie ball game, 2 apiece.
Now Rowlett, they average 65 points a game, and Naaman 47 points a game. But the way Naaman's playing this right now, they're really slowing the game down. It's not a bad strategy.
The Eagles haven't pushed out close to midcourt. Jonathan Basco with the basketball right now. Looking to drive again, and a foul's going to be called here on number 22, Austin Luke, as Basco trying to get around Luke.
Yeah, the way they've got it, they've got the spread, it's spread out so far that it's creating a one-on-one situation, and they're trying to get a good matchup with who can take it to the rim.
Inbound pass to Pinkney, who's got the ball now. He's going to drive it inside as well, pull up and kick it back out. And Basco's going to reset back up. They get it over to Dante Carter. And Basco trips, and he's going to lose the ball. And the easy bucket by number 00, Kennard Robinson, and the Eagles with their first lead of the ball game.
It might lead to a good game for him. You know, he's got 4 points already, but the way they're keeping the ball spread out now at the top of the key, he might get a couple of steals tonight and have some good numbers.
Dante Carter with the ball again, tries to drive inside. Nice defense there by Austin Luke, and Rangers going to pull it back out here. And another foul is going to be called against the Eagles.
That's another thing they might do. They might get the Rowlett Eagles into foul trouble with this kind of play. You know, they might take a timeout here and adjust the defense and see if they can change into like a zone.
Dante Jones with the ball out of bounds, kicks it in, and a easy open inside look for number 42, Scott Barlow. Off the glass and in for two, and we've got a tie ball game. Nice inside pass to number 30, who gets fouled. That, of course, is Jeffrey Carroll. And bucket no good, but he will go to the line for two. Foul called on number 30, Mike Nelson. That is his first of the game. There's a good look at the senior Jeffrey Carroll. And the first free throw is up and good. Second free throw attempt is good as well, so a 6-4 advantage now for the Eagles.
They're going straight into the press and try to trap them.
Brandon Pinckney with the ball, gets it across midcourt. And into the hands of Jonathan Basco, who's just going to wait it out here again. They spread the court. Rowlett still in that man-on-man. Find a wide open Ranger who floats it up and in. Once again, Jonathan Basco, that's his second bucket of the game. And we're all knotted at 6 again. Three-point attempt is up and no good. And did not see the call. Looked like maybe a 3-second call here against Rowlett, so the Rangers take back over and they inbound the pass to number 14, Brandon Pinckney. Pretty good pressure put on Dante Jones by Kennard Robinson, but Jones able to spin away, and they get it back out to Pinckney. And they're going to set up the offense once again.
Trying to wear Rowlett out and get the matchup they want. Maybe a big man on a small guy.
Nice move, Basco.
Oh, he's got to shoot that.
Back outside to Pinckney. They're taking their time here for sure. Jonathan Basco with the ball once again. An inside cut, and the foul is going to be called. It was number 12, Dante Carter, with a nice move to the bucket.
Slow getting up, too. He got hit pretty hard, knocked to the floor.
The foul is going to be called on Nathan Hawkins, number 32 for the Eagles, his first, and we'll get a nice cut that time to the basket by Dante Carter.
They really are controlling the game right now, slowing it down. They're not even looking to shoot is the thing. They're looking to pass it around.
First free throw attempt by Carter, no good. Second attempt and up, and it's no good. So score remains knotted at 6 as Hawkins brings the ball up the court. He's going to shoot a three-pointer and off the mark, and the rebound down to Dante Carter.
Rowlett goes right down and tries to shoot. Naaman just plays keep away.
Dante Carter with the ball once again. He's going to pull it out close to midcourt. Number 22, Austin Luke, is mirroring him. Pass to Pinckney, who's going to drive, and he is going to take it back to a cutting Carter inside, and it's blocked by number 30, Jeffrey Carroll.
Well, Carter's only 5'10", Carroll's 6'6", and that's obviously why they're trying to get that mismatch right there.
The official's talking to Carroll about something, not sure what the call is here, but apparently a technical foul has been called against Rowlett, and you've got Dante Carter taking the technical free throw.
Sometimes they get heated a little bit, especially when you knock the ball into the stands. You know, you might say a word or two, and that's probably what happened.
So the first free throw good, the second by Carter no good, but the Rangers with the 1-point advantage now 7-6 and the ball. The official's going to stop play here momentarily as they're going to separate the players.
They're talking to Carroll again. It looks like maybe they were pumping around in there.
Pinckney with the ball, kicks it over to Carter for a three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Hawkins, but taken away by number 30 of the Rangers, Mike Nelson, up and in.
I tell you, he just muscled that ball. He wasn't in the right place, but he got his hands around the ball and just took it away from the Eagle defender.
We have a minute to go in the first period. A foul is going to be called. A nice drop by Nathan Hawkins, and the foul on number 42, Scott Barlow. It's going to be Barlow's first of the game. Hawkins standing at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they got him as he was taking his hop towards the basket. And that puts him on the free throw to shoot 2.
First free throw attempt, no good from Hawkins. Second free throw attempt coming up here for Hawkins. The shot is away, and it is good. So our score, Rangers 9, Eagles 7. And we are inside of 1 minute to go here in the first period.
Oh, he had his guy underneath.
Pinckney with the ball, and wouldn't be surprised to see the Rangers hold it here as long as possible.
Oh.
Another cut and a shot by 34 that goes in. Jonathan Basco with his 6th point here of the first period, and the Rangers up by 4. Robinson with an inside move, no call.
Got numbers.
Rangers coming again. Pinckney with the drive, no good, off the head, it looked like, of number 22, Austin Luke, and the ball will remain with the Rangers.
Thought he had the angle to the basket. He kind of just took it up too fast, just take his time and put it off the glass a little easier, and they would have fouled him, or he would have scored it.
Boy, still attempt there by number 00, Kennard Robinson, but he is out of bounds when the ball touches him, so Rangers retain possession. And we are down to 10 seconds remaining in the first period. Carter with the ball. Looks to dish here. Nice defense by Hawkins. A turnover here by the Rangers. Carroll misses the layup as time expires. So a little strong, no good. We have come to the end of 1 here at Rowlett with our score. The Naaman Forest Rangers 11, the Rowlett Eagles 7. 11-7 at the end of one period of play here. Naaman Forest on top. And we saw a great game earlier tonight.
It really was a good game. The girls, Naaman Forest was down. The Lady Rangers were down at halftime and was able to come back and close that. You know, the Rowlett Eagles were down and they were able to come back and tie it up with like a minute left of the game, and ended up winning the game, the Rangers, and beating Rowlett, messing their perfect district play up.
It was a great game. We encourage you to watch it on GRS TV. Rangers have the ball first here to start the second period. They get the inside pass, a baseline shot by number 34, who's got the hot hand, Jonathan Basco, and a 6-point advantage now for Naaman Forest.
That's his 8th point of the game already.
And if you're Rowlett, just be patient here. They're going to get some good looks. Kennard Robinson inside, who puts it up and in. A nice shot by Robinson. Little short over the shoulder.
Yeah, it was a real strong shot. I mean, he was covered up, but he was able to get the angle and move his arms around and push that ball off the glass for a nice shot underneath.
Jonathan Basco with the ball, and a foul is going to be called here on number 22, Austin Luke.
That's his second foul, Steve. And you know, that's what Rowlett's, I mean, the Naaman Forest Rangers are doing. They're spreading them out, getting them one-on-one situations like that, and if they're fast and go past them, they usually reach out and hit somebody's arm, and then you get a foul, and you get these guys in foul trouble. And I'm sure that's what they're trying to do here.
Carter picks up his dribble, gets it to Pinckney, and across to Basco. Basco with the speed, kicks it out, and they get it back out to midcourt. Boy, great ball movement here by the Rangers. And again, for the Rowlett Eagles, they just got to be patient here. Basco with an inside move. There's another turnover, and Hawkins is going to be fouled. Well, nice defense that time as Basco drove around number 22, Austin Luke, but Austin Luke able to swipe at the ball and create the turnover, and so turnover to the Eagles. And Luke is going to go to the bench now, the first substitution of the game for Rowlett. Get it down to number 10, Chris Heath, wide open on the baseline. That's an easy bucket for him. And we've got a 2-point game.
Yeah, it was a real nice play by Jeffrey Carroll. He was able to find, he noticed right off the bat that the Rangers double teamed him. That leaves a guy open somewhere, and he found Chris Heath in the corner for the easy 8-foot jumper.
Pinckney with the ball, he's going to try to drive it inside. And some pressure comes, he picks up his dribble, and he's going to have to pass it out. And they get it back out to Carter. Now the switch, Nathan Hawkins on Carter. Carter gets around him, kicks it back out. Yeah, they've brought Hawkins out now with Luke on the bench, and he is there. And Carter, Carroll with the steal and an easy slam dunk and a tie ball game.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that one. Dante Carter's only 5'10". It's not like he's going to go up there and contest that shot.
Yeah, what they're doing now is they're putting the two big men out here on the guards. As you see Carroll, and they've got a trap now, and a travel is going to be called against number 34, Jonathan Basco.
Yeah, that might be a great move by Stan Blackman, because what's happening now is their guards can't see over to make the pass because the 6'6" post players are out on top of them with their arms way out there, and there's no passing room, so they're cutting off those passing room shots, and it's 2 turnovers in a row.
So timeout called, as you see Rowlett Eagles sideline right there. They're talking about things again, and Naaman Forest as well, as you look at head coach Cole Johnson talking to his troops. Good game thus far. We've got 5:13 remaining here in the second period and tie score 13-13. And we mentioned earlier, Rowlett just needs to be patient. They'll be able to create those turnovers against this Ranger offense. And for Naaman, you just got to do what you're doing and take your shots when you get the opportunities.
You just want to be careful and not get into foul trouble. That's your main goal when they're doing this kind of slow down offense.
So the inbound pass to Pinckney for the Rangers. And back to Dante Carter, who's going to try to drive on Carroll. See Carroll, the 6'6" player on Dante Carter, stands at 5'10", and another turnover's created as Kennard Robinson drives the ball down the court to Nathan Hawkins, who is fouled, and 2.
Well, you can see that strategy is working by putting the bigger guys up front on the guards, because even when they go past them to get the layup, they're still not going to shoot it because they're afraid that Carroll or Hawkins is going to come over the top of them and block the shot. So they dish it off and cause the turnover, and all of a sudden they're going back the other direction.
So Hawkins with the basket and the foul attempt coming up. Shot is up, and it is a little too strong. Rebound down to the Rangers momentarily, and then they're going to get a foul call, I believe, against Jeffrey Carroll.
And that is, have to be real careful. That's his second foul already.
Carroll's second foul. That was the 7th foul called against Rowlett, so that puts Naaman Forest in the bonus. Here is number 34, the Rangers, the sophomore, Mike Nelson, to attempt a 1-and-1. First free throw attempt is up, and it's no good, and the rebound down to Hawkins. And the Eagles with a 2-point lead. Hawkins with the three-point shot. It is up and good. So he drains the 3 on the turnaround jumper. And now some pressure put on by the Eagles. A 5-point advantage now for Rowlett. Dante Carter with the ball is nice move there, and then Carroll comes across to help, and boy, a nice drive that time by number 14, Brandon Pinckney, who gets it off the glass and in for 2.
I mean, Naaman Forest is playing their ball game. You know, they're saying, this is what we're going to do. You come out and stop it, and it's working for them.
Hawkins with a long three-point attempt, that time no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off Rowlett.
They got him on a foul there, Steve. And of course they're in 1-and-1, so it puts them on the line.
Yeah, you are correct, and that is Dante Carter, who is going to be on the free throw line as he was fouled. There's a look at Carter. First free throw is good, so it's 18-16, a 2-point ball game.
Dante Carter is their leading scorer. He averages 10 points a game.
Second free throw attempt is good, so 1-point game now as Rowlett on top 18-17 as we approach the 3-minute, 30-second mark of the second period.
They really aren't even covering number 12, Kalawali.
Open three-point look from Robinson, too strong. And Pinckney able to save it to number 12, Dante Carter, back to Pinckney, and he's going to bring it across midcourt. Boy, a nice dipsy-do move that time by number 34, Jonathan Basco, and the Rangers have regained the lead. Across to Robinson, who's going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Chris Heath, who drives the lane, and he is fouled. And that will put number 10, Chris Heath, the senior, on the line. First free throw attempt is good. Got a tie ball game once again, 19 apiece.
It really has been a good game.
Second free throw attempt by Heath is no good. And the rebound down to number 42, Scott Barlow.
Yeah, nice strong rebound there. He was able to get in the lane, get position.
Carter takes it in the lane, kicks it back out, and now receives it back. Gets it out to number 34, Jonathan Basco, who's had a big first half.
A lot of movement by the Rangers.
Pinckney back to Basco, who's got the ball now close to midcourt.
Oh, he's turnover.
Yeah, Basco loses the handle and then is able to call the timeout. So the timeout called by the Rangers. And this is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. 1:52 remaining. Our score tied at 19. Back to live action, a tie ball game, 19-19 between the Naaman Forest Rangers and the Rowlett Eagles. Timeout just called by Naaman Forest, so they will have possession.
Yeah, we were talking in the break, head coach Cole Johnson, you know, this is a great strategy for his ball club. Rowlett has the size on Naaman Forest, and they know it, so hey, why not play keep away and get one-on-one situations with your guards?
Carter with the inbound to Pinckney, who's got it now. He's in a little bit of trouble as Heath puts on some pressure. They look inside, but boy, dangerous pass there. They get it back to Carter, who's going to drive, kick it out. Boy, nice defense by Austin Luke to get his hand up and alter the attempt there. So Carter takes it back out. Nathan Hawkins applying the pressure. And they're going to get a 5-second call on Dante Carter.
And what that is if the defender is within about a 4-foot range, they'll start counting up to 5 seconds. And if the offensive player doesn't get the ball out to another player in that time, then it becomes a turnover.
Colawall with a spin move to Hawkins, who gets the bucket and the foul. So number 12, the sophomore, Michael Colawall, with a nice inside move, spin move, and then kicks it off underneath to Hawkins for the easy two, and he was fouled. Free throw attempt up here, and it is no good. Strong, but Carroll with the rebound. He kicks it back over to Colawall, who shoots it up, and no good.
That was a nice no-look pass, though, by Carroll.
And the rebound down to Dante Carter, who gets it across midcourt, drives it inside the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound up and good by number 42, Scott Barlow.
Well, he's having a great game today. He only averages 3 points a game, but He's doing really well today.
Hawkins with a quick shot off the mark, but the rebound down to Colwall, who gets it back out to Austin Luke. So we are inside of 30 seconds remaining. Heath on the baseline, pull-up jumper, no good. And number 34, Jonathan Basco with the rebound, and I would imagine you'll see Naaman hold for the final shot of the first half, as it's right now in the hands of Pinckney.
8 seconds.
Yeah, down to 8. Pinckney drives the lane up and no good. Ball is out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Eagles.
Yeah, you don't want to foul right here, so it's probably best to just move the team back to half court, make them shoot from half court.
Pinckney puts some pressure on Austin Luke. He's got 2 seconds. He throws it up as the buzzer sounds. No good. And we are right where we started at the end of 2 periods here at Rowlett High School. Our score, the Naaman Forest Rangers 21, the Rowlett Eagles 21. We'll be back after these messages. Back for the start of the third period here at Rowlett High School. Our score at halftime, Naaman Forest 21, Rowlett 21.
Derek Davis will be throwing the ball in, 6'3" senior. Nathan Hawkins for Rowlett had 8 points at the half. Jeffrey Carroll had 4. Christopher Heath had 3. Kennard Robinson had 6.
A hard foul that time by number 30 of Naaman Forest, Mike Nelson. And the inbound play here to the Eagles comes into number 00, Kennard Robinson. Over to Hawkins. Jump shot is no good, short. Rebound down to number 12, Dante Carter. Carter with the ball now as Naaman looks to play that low-scoring game here in the second half. Naaman Forest with a 13-9 lead at the end of the first period and 21 apiece here as we start the third period. So a low-scoring game tonight, just what Naaman Forest wanted. To bounce pass over a wide-open look off the glass to number 30, Mike Nelson. A nice pass that time by Scott Barlow.
Tell you, they're playing a great game. Naaman Forest looks like they've scouted Rowlett, and they know how to play them.
Carroll with a three-point attempt, no good, but they're going to call a foul on 42 of Naaman Forest, Scott Barlow. And out of bounds to the Eagles. A quick shot on the out of bounds play to Austin Luke. It is no good, and Naaman Forest comes out with numbers. It's, 3 on 2. Pinckney back to Carter, off the glass and in for 2. Count it, and the foul. Foul is on number 33, Derek Davis. That is his third foul. And the free throw attempt is good, so the three-point play by Dante Carter, and the Rangers up by 5.
Yeah, he's been playing a great game. You know, he's been the quarterback of the Naaman Forest team. He's controlling the offense, directing people on defense.
Nice screen set up for Hawkins. Three-point attempt is short, and the Rangers, Pinckney with the rebound, gets it across the three-point line. An inside pass, that was an ill-advised one. Austin Luke able to steal it, drives it down off the glass and in for two, and the three-point play coming up.
Yeah, Austin Luke, as he drove down, he got position at the angle toward the glass, and then he was just patient and used his body to shield himself and was able to kiss the ball off the glass right there for the two.
Three-point play coming up here as Luke is no good, however, and the ball out of bounds to Naaman Forest, so cannot convert on the three-point play.
Austin Luke, 6'3", you know, he's got looks, and I think he's committed to Belmont now. They really need him to shoot the ball tonight real well.
Double team here on Pinckney, close to midcourt, and another turnover. Rowlett's going to get it down to Luke, who behind the back pass to Robinson, who misses, but Hawkins there to clean up.
Hey, Hawkins is everywhere.
Quick pass to Pinckney, a one-point game now. The Rangers with the one-point lead. Carter with the inside moving in.
Really nice job. That's the second time he's went up and shot the ball inside the paint like that. And at 5'10", he's just able to get the ball up and around the defenders.
Basket good by Kennard Robinson, but I believe that one may have been on the floor. And it was, so the 2 points will not count, and the Eagles will take it out of bounds. Robinson inbounds to 30, Jeffrey Carroll. And a high pass for Hawkins, and they're going to get a backcourt violation here.
They're calling that back, but I thought it got hit.
And there is going to be a backcourt violation, as you see Coach Stan Blackman there for the Rowlett Eagles. He wants to have an explanation of the call.
Yeah, they thought that Naaman Forest actually tipped the ball and made it go that direction.
And a pushing foul going to be called here against Rowlett. That one's going to go on Kennard Robinson, his second of the contest. So Naaman Forest with the ball once again. They're going to take it out of bounds. Carter inbounds to Pinckney, who's guarded tightly by Robinson. Pinckney across the lane and back out on top. Now Carter going to run the offense. The Rangers back to spreading the floor once again. They get it to Basco, who's going to drive it inside, and he's going to be fouled. I believe that was number 22, Austin Luke, called.
Nathan Hawkins thought it was on him, I think, because he was yelling at the ref it was all ball. And but they called it on Austin Luke.
And Luke is coming over, and the Eagles going to call a timeout here as they want to discuss things. And Coach Blackman still not real happy. A 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. So Naaman Forest with a three-point advantage, and right now got to be feeling pretty good about things as they, you know, Bobby, you said it early there in the second period that, you know, really Naaman was playing their game, and you get the sense that, you know, here 2.5 periods into the game that it really has been Naaman's game.
Yeah, they're controlling the game. They're doing what they want to do, and it's setting up perfect for Naaman. I think Coach Blackman is trying to figure out what he can do to change that defense and get the ball some turnovers or something. Maybe saying, hey, let's trap them. If they got the ball over in the corner, maybe let's trap them. Let's get two guys out there and try to get a steal. But right now, they're kind of stymied on what to do.
Number 34, Jonathan Basco, the leading scorer for the Rangers tonight on the free throw line. The first shot is up and good. Second free throw attempt is no good, and the rebound down to Hawkins, who kicks it out to Austin Luke and over to Chris Heath. Hawkins inside the lane with a nice move up and in.
Boy, he's really strong when he gets that ball inside that paint. You can see how he made different moves, moved his body, changed his directions of his arms, was able to put it off the glass. Everything's in slow motion to Hawkins.
29-27, Rangers on top. Pinckney over to Carter. Carter's going to drive and looks to kick it back out, and he does indeed, and they get it back out. Chris Heath with the tight defense on Pinckney, who's going to hand it off. They get it back to Carter, but the turnover's there. Hawkins with it, 3 on none. Hawkins with the easy layup, and we've got a tied ball game.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want to start getting some turnovers so they can get those quick buckets.
Nice move by Basco inside, and the reverse layup no good. Rebound down to number 22, Austin Luke, and Rowlett looks to regain the lead.
Yeah, Basco hadn't missed many of those tonight.
Carroll with the spin move, no good. And a foul is going to be called. It looks like on number 42 of the Rangers. Pardon me, that's number 30, Mike Nelson.
Yeah, I think that puts him at 4 fouls. But, you know, he's played a great game for them. You know, he's moved around, set a lot of picks. He's been in the right place. He hasn't had any turnovers. He just played a good game today so far.
So the ball out of bounds for the Eagles. Inside to Carroll, and another foul going to be called here, a blocking foul. That call is going to go against number 2, Tony Robb.
Tony Robb just came in the game, and I believe number 10, Jet Roberts, just came into the game.
Jeffrey Carroll on the line. In this to give Rowlett the lead. Carroll misses the free throw. It's a little strong off the back of the rim.
Both these teams are very senior laden. You know, they have a lot of talent and a lot of experience on both teams.
Carroll good with the second free throw, so the Eagles with the 1-point lead, 30-29, as we approach 3 minutes remaining here in the third period.
That's one thing you haven't seen a whole lot of, is a lot of turnovers this game.
Pinckney drives inside, and the foul is going to be called, I believe, on 00 Kennard Robinson. Robinson's third foul of the game. Number 14, Brandon Pinckney. And Pinckney was trying to go to the free throw line, but of course that's only the 4th foul against Rowlett, and so Rangers take it out of bounds. Carter with the ball, he's going to drive it inside, kick it back out, and going to pull the ball back out one more time, and this has been their strategy the whole game, and it's kept them close as Rowlett with the 1-point advantage. A little bit of pressure now on Tony Robb.
Boy, he just got it out.
Yeah, gets it to Pinckney, who's a pretty good ball handler. You see it there. Over to Carter, who's covered by Hawkins. Carter trying to drive inside, a nice spin move, and then a foul is going to be called against number 32, Nathan Hawkins.
It really looks like Naaman Force has some players on the floor that aren't looking to shoot at all. And I mean, they can be wide open under the basket, and it looks like they're not even looking at the basket. They're looking to kick it back out top and just run clock off.
So the foul on Jeffrey Carroll, his second, and this will be 2 free throws for number 12, Dante Carter.
Must have been a little sweat on the floor.
.208 remaining here in the third. Rowlett with the 1-point lead. And Rowlett trying to keep pace with Lakeview, who is currently in first place in district play. Rowlett started out strong on the season. They were 13-0 at one point before they suffered their first loss. Dante Carter here to tie the ball game, and it is true. 30-30.
Yeah, and in district play, the only team that Rowlett's lost to is Lakeview Centennial. Of course, Lakeview is 8-0 in district, 23-6 overall.
Second free throw just short, and the rebound by Nathan Hawkins, who skies to get that one. And we have 2 minutes remaining here in the third period with a tie ball game. Looks like Naaman's willing to give Rowlett the outside shot. Hawkins obliges and hits a three.
He sure did. They swung it around right to him, and not only was he about 3 feet outside the three-point line, his elevation when he jumps is about 1.5 feet, so he really got some height on that shot and just drained it.
Yeah, the Eagles also force a turnover, so they have the ball inside pass from Hawkins to Carroll off the glass for 2, but they call traveling. So a turnover to the Rangers, and the Eagles with the 3-point advantage.
Naaman's playing that 2-3 zone, and they had 3 guys right there on top of Carroll, and he just split the defenders, but they got him for taking one little jab step too many.
And 1 minute remaining. Carter just holding the ball, and the Eagles are going to drop back and let him hold it. And you may see the Rangers try to hold for one shot here, especially if Rowlett's going to sit back. As the Rangers just passing it around. We approach 30 seconds here in the third period. You're still not putting pressure on Naaman. So, yeah, they're going to hold it down here for one shot, it looks like, here to close out the third period. And now the Eagles going to come out, force a little bit of action here as we approach 10 seconds remaining. Dante Carter with the ball. Inside pass to Pinckney. Back out. A three-point attempt is up and short. Rebound down to Rowlett as they get it to Robinson with 2 seconds, though. A foul is called on the floor.
And who'd they call it on? I didn't see. Naaman definitely didn't want to foul right there at that point.
Yeah, it's going to be called on number 42, it looks like, Scott Barlow. And that is going to put Rowlett in the penalty. So, yeah, that's a bad mistake there, as Rowlett going to have a 1-and-1 here with less than 1 second remaining on the clock.
Yeah, there was no chance of any kind of a score right there. I didn't see the foul, but they must have got him reaching in right there after the rebound.
Robinson on the line. The free throw attempt is up, and it is good. So a 4-point advantage now for the Eagles with 1 shot remaining.
That'll be 7 for Kennard Robinson.
Free throw attempt is up and good, so a 5-point game, and Naaman can only inbound here, and not enough time really to get a shot off.
Well, he just did, though.
Carter hits the top, and it's no good, so our score at the end of 3, the Rowlett Eagles 35, the Naaman Forest Rangers 30. Back for the start of the fourth period. We've got a good one here at Rowlett High School. Our score, the Rowlett Eagles 35, the Naaman Forest Rangers 30. As you take a look at the Rowlett crowd, they are singing and cheering on the home team. But the Rangers have kept it close here and are certainly within striking distance. Dante Carter with the inbound pass to Brandon Pinckney as we get the fourth period underway. Pinckney inside, a nice pass. And they didn't like what they had, so they kick it back out. And Pinckney back with it once again. Carter over to number 2, Tony Robb. Back inside to Carter. Kicks it over, a wide open look for Brandon Pinckney, and it is good from about 14 feet.
Yeah, it was great ball movement there. They were able to drive in and get penetration and then draw the defenders to the point guard, and he was able to just kick it out for a nice 5-foot jumper.
Okay, we got a timeout called here, I believe, for Rowlett. As you look at Coach Blackman talking to the Eagles here, it is a full timeout, but we'll keep it here. And part of the reason, yeah, they may have called the timeout there is it looks like an injury to Jeffrey Carroll.
Yeah, he's going to the locker room. Maybe they need to wrap his ankle or something like that. He is committed to Oklahoma State. Jeffrey Carroll, he's 6'6", 190 pounds, and of course he averages about 23 points a game and 7 rebounds a game. He was recruited by quite a few teams, and he chose Oklahoma State.
So that will be a big loss if he can't come back. And of course, the Rangers have cut the lead to 3 here. So again, they have kept this ball game close, and that's really all you could ask if you're Naaman Forest. Of course, Bobby, you mentioned it the first time these two teams met up. It was a big win for Rowlett.
Yeah, but you know, Naaman is playing a different type of game. Rowlett averages 65 points per game, and as you can see right now, they've only got 35. I'm not sure that they're going to reach the 65 average that they usually do. So Naaman is playing a good game. They're slowing it down. The tempo is really slow, and I guess the best offense is playing good. Best defense is playing offense that keeps the ball away from Rowlett, I guess.
Back to live action as Rowlett with the ball. Kennard Robinson brings it across midcourt. Gets it over to Hawkins, who's going to drive baseline, pulls back out. Kicks it over to a wide open Michael Colowall, but he does not take the shot. Gets it back to Hawkins, and now back to Luke. Austin Luke with the ball. Over to Robinson to the sophomore Colowall. Colowall wide open three-point shot here, but he's going to take it down the baseline instead. Kicks it back out to Hawkins. Drives it inside, pulls up the jumper, no beautiful. Good, but a foul is called. And I believe once again that is 42, it looks like, on the foul. That is Scott Barlow, and that's going to be his 4th.
Yeah, on that one right there, Naaman was sitting in the 2-3 zone, and Colowall's wide open on the three-point line, but they've dropped everybody to double team Hawkins down underneath. And if Colowall's not going to shoot the ball, then they're going to stay down there and keep Hawkins covered up. So they're going to have to shoot the ball out there to bring the defenders out to them, and then you can feed it back into Hawkins.
Hawkins misses his first free throw attempt. Second shot is up, and it is good. So a 4-point game now for the Eagles, 36-32. As the Rangers get down court and into the hands of Dante Carter. Pinckney with the dribble, picks it up, and boy, still attempt there by Chris Heath. He's able to take it away from Dante Carter, drives down, throws it up, no good. And the Rangers come out of there with the ball.
If Heath would have been a little bit more patient, he had numbers following behind him. He just tried to take it up so quick. There was only one defender there.
And a bad pass inside that time by Jonathan Bosco. He was looking for Dante Carter, but Austin Luke there to tie him up. A jump ball and the possession arrow in favor of Rowlett. Robinson over to Heath. Back to Robinson. And back to Heath. Hawkins going to drive down. He's going to pull up for a jumper, and it is no good. It's short, but the rebound there by number 10, Chris Heath, who puts it back in for 2.
That'll be 5 points for Chris Heath, but you know, he's just everywhere. He's on defense. He's playing a really good job, really good game right here. He's created a lot of turnovers.
Six-point lead here for the Eagles as we approach 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Screen set for Carter, and he's going to pull it back. Goes inside, a finger roll, and it's a little off the mark. And the Rowlett Eagles with the rebound. Austin Luke takes it inside, off the glass for 2.
There you go, Austin.
And the lead now at 8.
That's what they've needed from him. They need some scoring from him tonight. They need him to shoot some three-pointers for them so that they'll quit double-teaming Hawkins.
Pinckney with the ball. Chris Heath with the pressure as he gets rid of it. Over to Tony Robb. Back over to Pinckney, who drives inside. The jump step off the glass, no good. A blocking foul is going to be called, and that's going to be 2 shots for number 14, Brandon Pinckney. Pinckney at the free throw line for 2. Senior has 4 points so far in the ball game, but on the line here for 2 more. First shot is up, and it is no good, a little short.
Yeah, he had everybody spread out. And when he got that ball, he was able to give a little fake, brought the defense to him, and then he drove past him to get into the lane to make the shot. And they had no choice but to foul him and send him to the line.
And you see number 30, Jeffrey Carroll, back into the ball game.
Yeah, it's good to see him back. They must have took him back there and wrapped his ankle or whatever they had to do, but he's back.
Second attempt by Pinckney up, and that one is good. So a 7-point game now, 40-33 for the Rowlett Eagles.
That puts him at 5 points tonight. Nice game by Pinckney.
Bernard Robinson with the ball. A little bit of pressure now by the Rangers. So gets it over to Chris Heath. Back to Carroll.
And they switched positions there. I saw Hawkins call Carroll to go inside.
That was a great cut by Chris Heath, but he cannot make the basket. But then the second and third attempt finally goes. Chris Heath with 2 more points.
That'd have been 7 for the night for Chris Heath. I thought somebody grabbed the net and it shook the rim and bounced the ball out. It should have been goaltending.
Yeah, nice look there. Pinckney to Basco, and 2 points inside as the game's still at 7 here for Rowlett.
Basco's having a great night. That's 13 for him.
Boy, nice drive inside. Bernard Robinson kind of looked off the defender, went right by him to the bucket for 2.
Woo, that was really nice. Shows the quick feet of him. Robinson's 5'11", 165 pounds, and his feet are quick.
Basco takes it inside once again, this time too strong, and Carroll with the rebound. And out to Chris Heath, and they're going to pull it out here. Pass it back to Austin Luke. Heath wide open, gets it inside to Carroll, and he's going to be fouled inside the lane. And
Rowlett's kind of pulling away a little bit now. It's a 9-point game. You know, a lot of that's changed from the third period.
As that is the 5th foul by number 42, Scott Barlow, so he has fouled out of tonight's contest. He had a pretty good game for the senior.
Yeah, Naaman's having to switch a lot of players in and out now, and you know, a lot of things changed when Mike Nelson went out of the game with his 4th foul. You know, he was all over the place playing some good defense, setting a lot of picks, and I think they missed a little bit of that.
Shot by Carroll up and good, and our first double-digit lead of the ball game. It's 45-35. Second free throw attempt up and no good. Rebound down to Carter. Pinckney with the ball. He's looking to drive it. He kicks it back out to Carter for 3, and that shot is short. But there for the rebound was Jonathan Basco, and he puts it up and in.
Well, I tell you, Carter, when he made that jump shot, he came down on the foot of Carroll, and oh man, it looked like he really twisted his ankle.
Hawkins with the drive to the basket, but he is fouled. That foul, I believe, on number 34, Jonathan Basco. That is his 4th of the contest. It's going to put Nathan Hawkins on the line. First shot attempt is no good, and
Jonathan Basco, he's just had a really good night tonight. He's up to 15 points. I mean, he's just been all over the place.
Second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. So a 9-point advantage now for the Eagles. And we approach 2 minutes remaining, so Naaman's going to have to get some things going here. And pretty quickly over to Dante Carter. Still attempt by Heath, and Carter drives right by him. Off the glass, in for 2, and the foul on Jeffrey Carroll. So Carter goes to the line here. He's going to try to make this a 5-point ball game. First free throw attempt up and good.
Yeah, he's right at his average. I mean, he's got 12 points on the night.
Correction, 6-point ball game. It's 46-40 now. Rowlett on top. 3-point play completed. Austin Luke with the ball. So again, the game not out of reach yet, and Naaman trying to apply some pressure. Luke inside to Hawkins, off the glass for 2. That's too easy.
You say it, but boy, Hawkins, hard person to cover. I mean, he's so big and strong. He moves his feet well. He can come outside and shoot the 3 on you, or he can go inside and dunk it on you. So he's really a tough person to cover.
Carter lost the handle. They're able to pick it up and then finds a wide open Kenny Netters for 2. So it's still a 6-point contest with 1:15 remaining. And a 30-second timeout called here by the Rangers.
Yeah, it's just a 6-point game, so I don't know what Naaman's going to try to do here. You got 1 minute and 15 seconds. I don't know, you want to try to pressure up the court. Maybe get a quick steal or something like that to get the momentum swinging in your direction. But right now, with 6-point game, I don't think you can try to keep swinging it on the outside perimeter playing keep away. You've got to attack the basket and try to get some points here.
So let's see if Naaman comes out with full court pressure here on the inbound play, and it looks like they're going to indeed with 1:15 remaining. And the quick throw down the court for Carroll, and a layup is no good, and the Rangers have the ball. trying to cut into this lead. Carter's going to take it inside, off the glass for two, and good.
That's beautiful left-handed shot.
4-point game here. The right idea by Rowlett, they just didn't connect on the bucket.
Got to try to trap him. You got to trap him.
Hawkins takes it across court and gets it back to Luke. And there's the foul going to be called, or pardon me, it's a timeout called. Stan Blackman. And we've got 48 seconds remaining in this contest.
I believe Carroll thought he was fouled, and Hawkins followed it up with a shot. He thought he was fouled. But it didn't matter. It went the other direction, and Dante was able to make a nice layup.
It's a full timeout, but we'll keep it here as we've got 48 seconds remaining. Rowlett with a 4-point game. And it's been a great contest tonight, and you know, pretty game effort here by Naaman Forest, win or lose. And again, they've played really well here in district play. As we mentioned before, they have 3 losses, but all 3 losses have come to the top 2 teams, Lakeview and or Rowlett.
Yeah, I think you can give a lot of that credit to Cole Johnson, the head coach of Naaman Forest, because it looks like he's game planned Rowlett and knew how to play them and slowed the game down and played their game all night long. And he kept his guys calm and collective and played their game. They didn't get out of control. Of course, Naaman Forest has a lot of seniors on the team. They've got 2 sophomores. But the rest are all seniors, and so they're real smart players.
Well, they've certainly got a chance here. It's a 4-point game. Rowlett with the inbound. And they're going to get it deep to Kennard Robinson, who gets fouled immediately by number 50, Kenny Netters. And it's going to put Robinson on the line to shoot 2 free throws, as Naaman Forest is over the limit. They've committed 10 fouls now, so this will be 2 shots for Kennard Robinson.
Yeah, but with 46 seconds, I mean, I think the call is to get him on the line, see if he can miss it. But the problem is you're so outmanned underneath, even if he does miss it. I mean, you got Carroll and Hawkins, both 6'6", down there to get rebounds if they miss it. So this is where Rowlett has the big advantage.
Robinson hits the first free throw, a 5-point game. Second free throw attempt is up and good.
He drains it. That's 12 points for him tonight.
Yeah, we're looking at a 6-point game here. Naaman trying to hurry down the court. A 3-point attempt by Basco is off the mark, and Carroll with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. And that will put number 30, Jeffrey Carroll, on the line. That is going to be the second called foul against Dante Carter. And again, Carroll at the line for 2. First free throw attempt up and good.
So as Rowlett coaches, they never stop coaching over there. Stan Blackman's over there talking to Austin Luke, saying, hey, you need to come up and support him. Don't run back there for the quick shot. Look at the clock. He's just coaching him and teaching him how to play the game of basketball, and just never stops. If you're a coach, it don't matter if you're up 20 points or up 1 point. You're going to coach it all the way down.
Carroll with 8 now on the night. Dante Carter attempts 3, no good. Rebound to Hawkins, who gets it back to Carroll, who's going to drive inside for the slam, but the foul called on the floor.
Well, that's what the fans want. They want a slam dunk. "25 seconds left, 52-44. You can tell Rowlett kind of feels like they've got the game under control now.
First free throw attempt, no good.
"11 points for him tonight.
Second shot good, as Carroll is now at 9 points for the ballgame. The layup left-hander by number 12, Dante Carter, good. So it's down to 7, and a timeout is going to be called.
15 points on the night for Carter. He's played a really good game tonight. He's managed the game very well for Naaman Forest. He's been their quarterback tonight. Valiant effort.
And Naaman Forest has only got 16 seconds remaining to make up 7 points. But I tell you, Bobby, this is a lot closer game than many people would have suspected. Again, you know, Rowlett, you know, coming into the season, one of the favorites for District 11 5A. But I'll tell you what, this Naaman Forest squad, you know, again, you look at their overall record of 10-17, you think, oh, yeah, they're going to come in and not be very good. But I've been pretty impressed with this Naaman Forest squad.
Yeah, you know, they don't have a deep bench. They're not real tall or big, in the matter of fact. So you have to play just smart basketball, and that's what they've done tonight. I've been impressed with them as well. Of course, their 2 losses will be against Lakeview Centennial and Rowlett, the 2 top teams. And, you know, and both Lakeview and Rowlett are area ranked and state ranked. So I say they've done a good job tonight.
Game, of course, not over. We've got 16 seconds remaining, and Naaman trails by 7. Again, full court pressure here by the Rangers. And let's see if Rowlett tries to break a player away again, and it's time to get the ball inbound to Austin Luke. Boy, dangerous there, but able to regain it, and then the foul called against the Rangers, and that's going to put, it looks like, Kennard Robinson back on the line once again.
Well, I tell you, it's been close enough game that you look over at Rowlett's bench and you see a lot of players that never got to step on the court tonight, and you look on the floor and you've got all the starters for Rowlett still in the game with like 12 seconds on the clock. So that tells you how close of a game it's been.
Robinson with his first attempt is good. And you can tell Robinson, very good free throw shooter for Rowlett. Second free throw attempt is up and good as well. So advantage back to 9 for Rowlett.
Did they take that from them? Well, they said lane violation?
Yeah, it must be a lane violation, so that one will not count. So it's an 8-point game, and Naaman still with hope, but they're going to have to hurry it up and get a couple of quick threes off. Here comes the first three-point attempt. It's a little strong. Oh. Rebound is no good. Hawkins with the rebound, and that will do it. So a little tougher than Rowlett expected, but they do close it out. Our final score here at Rowlett High School, the Rowlett Eagles 54, the Naaman Forest Rangers 46. We'll see you next time on GRS TV.